Okay.
Okay, we're live. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Oh,
Hello from the birds.
here come the birds. Got the hummingbird feeder back there. I don't know if you just in case, but yeah.
Aw.
So Tracy and I were talking before we pressed live about clearing, about cleansing, the spaces we live in, and well, just basically we got to keep things clear. And
More
what
so than I even imagined,
yes,
apparently, right now.
yeah. So yeah, share what you want to about that, but yeah, because I mean, even I know I've suddenly been going, whoa, I need more shungite for all the protection from the because we don't know what satellite shit is coming in, you know, more shungite.
Right. Shungite.
And yeah, of course, a ton of smoky quartz. But yeah, but
Yeah, all those.
yeah,
I'm probably going to be draping myself in crystals again.
I got the image
Um,
of you moving all the crystals into that room that you were talking about to help you cleanse it and purify it again.
they're all in there,
Okay.
but they're just not all kind of arranged, or I'm sure not all of them are unboxed yet, but 95%.
Okay. Good. Good.
So what had happened was,
Yes.
my daughter and I switched bedrooms. Her bedroom, my magic lair, crystal room, whatever you want to call it. Um, so I've been in the process of unboxing them, and which I've done before, and usually is a pretty joyful, happy time. It's like seeing old friends you haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
But this has not been a nice time. I can only spend maybe a couple hours in that room, and I feel physically ill,
Wow.
which I have never had that kind of a physical reaction to my crystals ever, or in that room for that matter. Um, so I was telling Dee Dee about the previous owner that I bought the house from. Her brother lived here. He was a registered sex offender, children, unfortunately,
Oh, yoy, yoy.
um, an alcoholic, very violent, and she was practicing, well, what I would call black witchcraft, from what I gather from the neighbors. We're talking dead chickens in neighbors' mailboxes and sightings of cauldrons and bundles that I found while renovating the house. A couple weeks before they moved out, she had to have like a heart, her carotid artery blocked. She apparently almost died.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, there's been some pretty heavy stuff in this house. So, and they moved out and left no forwarding address. And I know this because I kept getting their mail, and important mail from banks and lenders and things like that. Uh, Especially bank statements.
Mm-hmm.
So they just kind of fell off the face of the planet. So my thinking now is he reoffended and he was going to go to jail for a very long time. So she got him out of here. She sold the house and she's gone now too. The bedroom that I'm talking about was his. So, in as much as there's been, say, that room, and when they moved out, I cleared the whole space myself. I had somebody else come in and clear out everything and blessing and all of that. So, I thought it was pretty okay. And, I burn sage all the time, and there's usually some kind of incense and almost always a candle burning. So for me to not be able to be in that room for more than a couple hours and feel physically sick, um, I'm, um, I'm musing, pondering. I got a little nudge, like they're not doing very well. When I'm thinking, well, you kind of brought that on yourself. That's what happens when you practice black magic. The only one it hurts is you.
Yeah.
If there's somehow, because she did not want to leave this house, that was apparent. She did not want to sell. She was not happy about it. So I'm wondering if the connection is a little bee friend stopping in to say hello. I'm just okay. If she is somehow still energetically tied to this house, him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if just that longing to still be here, maybe some anger at having to have left, and the fact that it's specific to his room.
Yeah.
And then I is are they somehow, if their energy is somehow getting into this house again?
What
Because I
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just say what I keep getting. Pardon me. Hello. Okay.
What I keep getting is a tickle in my throat.
Yes, right. Here, let me eat another Dorito.
And eat some Doritos.
It's a Doritos. Oh, nice. The image I keep getting, whether this is relevant to this, but it's as if, okay, all of this, the darkness, for lack of a better term, all of that corruption, all of this, the files, the trafficking, that dark energy.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Because I
Energy
feel
recognizes energy.
yes, and it's been
So
dormant.
and it's been dormant, and now all of this is going on.
Yeah, and that again, the dark
Okay.
energy is, going to kick and scream again because it doesn't,
Right.
whatever. But that's what I was getting, was that it was just like, woo. Not that it's
Energy
pleasant.
follows energy follows energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, yes, you had cleared it out. You did a great job. And yes, it's time to do it again and bring out all
Again.
the big guns, because
um
this is more of
all kinds of
direction.
big guns. I think yeah, we're gonna be calling in Odin
Yep, that's
and
what.
Pan. You don't, and then whichever feminine divine being would like to show up, they are more than welcome as well.
Yes.
So that's what I will be doing this weekend. 'Cause, yeah, we definitely want that taken care of before eclipse season.
Oh gosh, yeah. And of course, that's kind of
Um,
the perfect thing, isn't it? With toxic, getting rid of, purification, toxic of the, what is it, the lunar eclipses first,
mhm.
where we're let go, let go, let go. Um, but wow.
Yeah. So maybe anybody out there listening, maybe up your cleansing
Yeah.
game. Because, yeah, you're right. There is, I mean, the energies right now are so dense,
Mm-hmm.
and just really not nice.
Combined with what we were talking about with those of us who, on this path or whatever, our sensitivity as empaths
Mhm.
is also heightened.
Yeah, for me to be in a room filled with crystals and feel physically sick, that has never, ever happened to me before.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can only chalk that up to, yeah, my sensitivities are upped.
Hmm.
And I know I went through some just last week. I don't know. I'm never really comfortable with ascension, but um, I had some very weird physical things going on
Mm.
that came on suddenly, stuck around for a couple days, and left just as suddenly as they came.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's not an illness. It's not anything like that. Um, and my messaging was uh, just sit with it. I'm like, are you serious right now? I am miserable. Just sit with it. Oh, so I sat with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very close to, yeah, going to get checked out because it was not pleasant. And it was all kind of stomach
Yeah.
stuff and just kind of lightheaded and spacey and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't normally have any, my stomach, it's like ironclad or something. I rarely have stomach issues of any form. So, but I mean, think about the chakra that's right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I can see how that would be kind of in a state of right now.
Yes.
So I'll be paying more attention to that for sure. Just chakras in general. That's another thing for me that's kind of fallen by besides physically working with my crystals on a daily basis.
Hmm.
Chakra stuff on a daily basis. I have not been doing that,
Okay.
but I think I need to. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Uh,
And
it's
we probably all need to, especially if you're an empath, sensitive is. I can't be the only one that's experiencing this.
mm, 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 mm. Yes, our energetic hygiene is of utmost importance right now. The I was what was I was listening to Eileen McCusick. She's the wonderful biofield tuning, but she calls it the coherence bubble. I like that. She- Or
Coherence bubble.
yeah, the coherence bubble. And I went, that's cool. I like it. But yes, we've got to be, and our chakras, hello, they create our coherence bubble, so that we can be walking around like Glinda the Good Witch still in her bubble and be protected.
Right.
And it requires taking time. It doesn't have to be a long time, just
Mm-mm.
a couple of minutes when you're in bed or whatever. Just, chakras, please come into alignment. Please assist me. Please up as above, so below. And
Right.
yeah, just they know what to do. We don't have to spend the 20 hours
You
doing, you know.
Right. Right.
or even the 20 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes would be great, but you
Two
just
minutes works.
exactly. It's the intention. It's the intention. Pure intention will go
Right.
and just realign everything and be grounded. And
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I've been getting so much about. It's so important right now that we keep our bubble nice and clear. And
Yeah, they've been making that abundantly clear to me lately. It's just like, you don't, if you step outside the bubble, you're going to feel sick.
yeah,
Oh, if you
yeah.
could have just said that before,
Yes,
maybe
well,
you
we
could have
you had
sent
to
me the
experience
memo.
because you experience it, then you can teach about it. You can talk about it because this is what happened to me.
Well, that's
As we
true.
serve as examples. This is what we want to do. And hydration. Oh my goodness. Hydration.
I can't,
Mm.
if I hadn't just had blood work done and all of that done fairly recently and was told I'm healthy as a horse, even the doctor was looking at me weird, like, you're probably too old to be this healthy. Like, oh, well, yet here we are. Um, yeah, the physical symptoms freak me out.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Because it's just not something that's ever happened with me before. I mean, I've been around some crystals that just I don't vibe with.
Hmm.
They're just kind of meh. Um, the only times I've had real issues was when I was in crystal like stores,
Oh yeah.
and a lot is like is so trendy. So you got people out there with stores that are not necessarily crystal savvy.
Yes.
So, and they've got people coming in and out all day long, handling things, touching things, leaving energetic imprints on literally everything.
Mhm.
So if you're not clearing that energy out every day, at the end of the day, I've been in some store where I walked in and I had to turn around and walk back out. I'm like, I cannot be in here.
Yeah.
And then I get sad. Then I'm like, and then there's been a couple times I'm like, how do you think I could get in there to clear all the crystals?
Oh yes. Yes.
I could literally feel their sadness and their, yeah, somebody help kind of situation.
Oh,
So, and I don't know that you can. I mean, I guess you can. I don't know how well will it be received. I could walk up to the owner or the manager and go, yeah, your crystals are really unhappy. They want some sage. Maybe you could, and also spray some water just lightly on them. They, they need a bath. I don't know how well received that would be.
yeah. You're right. Kind of depends
I
on
just
the
envision these people go, I know what to do with my crystals. I have a store. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm like, yeah. And then when that kind of thought comes through, I'm like, okay, no, I'm going to take that as a no. Don't even go there. Don't even try. Just so I send the crystals up and
yes.
kind of hold space that someone will clear their energy. I
Yeah.
mean, I thought about like, what if I got some black kyanite and broke it and just threw some little pieces of black kyanite in every bin of crystal? And then I heard laughter, so I'm like, okay, no.
Okay. Right, right, right.
It really sort of bothered me. Not
Yeah. Yeah.
so, but around my own crystals in my own house, my crystals, most have been with me for years and years and years. I rarely buy anything anymore because I have everything I think just about possibly you could have.
Yeah.
Um, so these are all crystals that have been with me a long time. Some I've had 30 years.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
I've never had this kind of a reaction.
Wow. Yeah.
So that leads me to believe that yes, the rules have changed. The game has changed.
Yeah.
Um,
Because
and
before we started, Tracy was talking about the energy shifting and the Schumann resonance shift.
mhm, that,
So go ahead,
yeah,
keep talking about how it's affecting the crystals and all that stuff.
I was watching someone earlier, and she's talking about crystals, and other people have touched on this that I watch as well. The Schumann resonance, and if you follow the Schumann resonance, you will know that it has been just wackadoodle for a minute now.
Yeah.
Um, but I can't remember the exact year she said, but fairly recently, the Schumann affected the crystals. It upped their energy. It upped their vibrations. So, and they really are stressing that we all need to be working with them
Hmm.
more closely. And it's not a big like Dee Dee's not a big elaborate thing. I mean, she was even and this woman in particular doesn't even know that much about crystals, which I like. She
Yeah.
said the only ones that I know, kind of a lot about are the ones that I've been drawn to work with, and
Yeah.
I look into them. But other than that, she's like, I don't. So I like that.
Hmm.
Um, so she said, just put it, first she put it on her third eye, and then she's like, it doesn't feel that. And so she puts it on top of her head, and she gets all the zings and all the things and all the things. So just even holding a crystal, holding it to your third eye, I mean, see where it's kind of landing on your body, I think, on your chakras, where it needs to go. And
Yeah.
just sit there for a minute and really absorb, be in the moment, very present with the crystal and receive what it's trying to give to you. And don't think, yeah, it feels to me like just empty your mind, which I know, but I'm thinking some kind of a mantra you can just repeat, 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 even just hello, Flutterby.
Oh boy.
Um, Even just calling in the energy of the stone. Maybe I call in the energy of the stone to assist me in the ways I need. And just repeat that a few times. Then your brain won't be thinking about the 12 million other things you have to do while you're sitting there playing with crystals and feeling like you shouldn't be because you have 5 billion other things to do. Literally, just a minute. Just, it feels important.
Yeah. And to go to the
So,
ones that are calling to you. You know, you don't have to go to
yeah,
every single crystal. It's the one that calls to you in that
it's
moment.
the one. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people have like healing trays. There's just a ton of tumbles, and they just stick their hand in and they pick one out,
Yes.
and that's the stone. Don't worry about because I don't know what all my crystals are. I don't know all their names.
I don't either anymore.
I don't. I know the ones that I work with pretty closely and have been for years, and not that there, there's not that many of them. So even unpacking, I'm like looking at, I'm like, oh, this is pretty. What is this? And I look at the tag, I'm like, I have no idea what this rock is, but it's cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't, I don't feel like I need to be a walking encyclopedia of what every crystal's name is and everybody, what its thought properties it carries. I've kind of emptied my mind of that. So now I will just be okay. I'm just gonna, the crystal that wants it will. tell me, and I'm just going to grab it, and I'm just going to see where it wants to be, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to worry about what kind of crystal it is, what its properties are.
Yeah.
I'm nothing. I'm going back to most basic.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, it's a pretty sparkly rock, and I love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And that's, I mean, my grandpa was a rock hound. I was smashing open geodes as soon as I could hold a hammer. I grew up going to gem shows and rock shows. My dad and my grandpa both made jewelry. So I've literally been around them my whole life.
That's cool.
Um, and even having, 59 years of being around them, I don't know them all. And I used to be pretty hard on myself because I thought I had to master everything. I had to know everything about everything. And that is completely counterproductive to part of my life path here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally, it's like there's no mastering of anything.
Mm-mm.
What I am doing, I pull bits and pieces
Yeah.
from different sources, and when I get the information that I needed from there, I'm done. And oh boy, when I'm done, am I done? Like I lose all interest, like even engaging in the community, maybe that, or the classes that I was taking. It, and they're telling like, no, you're done. I'm like, no, I can't be. I don't want to leave this community. I don't want to leave these classes. But they're like, you're done. And and then pretty soon after that, any need I have, any want I have turns into I can't even be there. It's like I see it in a different way, I experience it in a different way, and it's just not right for me anymore.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, well, thank you for that. You made that easy. But as a result of that, I mean, I even pull in things from past lives. I'm just picking, and I'm supposed to at some point. I think when I'm about 60, which is a year off, but I guess I'm going to have a busy next year. That I would fully step into my power. So I'm thinking that it's at that point that the running around and collecting all the information is done,
Mm-hmm.
and that it will somehow form into some kind of coherent something, but that could be a Virgo stellium talking. Maybe it won't ever. I don't know.
It may never. It may just.
But there's such a big emphasis, and I hear mastery of this, mastery of that, mastery. You have to know everything about all the things, all the crystals. You have to know their names. You have, and I mean, who could know all that?
Yeah.
But as a result, there's a lot. I have a little, kind of a little information on a lot of different things,
Uh-huh.
and I mean a lot. But people they like want more. They're like, oh, you don't know enough about this, or you don't know enough about that, or you don't know enough about this to talk about it. You don't know blah 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 blah.
That's ego. That's ego talking. That's not.
It's their ego, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I have fully no need. There's nothing within me that is like, I'm going to master this, no matter what it is. I mean, I'm lucky if I can finish a book. More often than not, I read a chapter, 2 chapters, and it's like, nope, you got the information you needed. You're done. So
Yep. Yep.
I have so much Virgo, and there's so much that I don't finish. Like, this ain't cool.
Yeah. Good shake.
But I mean, the purpose apparently is my practice does
Mm-hmm.
not exist.
No.
Does not exist on this plane. Does not exist within this society. and me pulling in the bits and pieces from different religions, different cultures, different lives, all of that is supposed to combine into my practice. Okay, I feel kind of like I'm wandering around aimless here. Like, okay, go here and learn this. Okay, no, you're not going to finish it. You're done. You got what you needed. Time to go. I'm like, but,
Well, I was kind of liking it here. Don't get attached.
and I don't. Yeah, well, it doesn't even seem to kind of. I do get attached for a while,
Yeah.
but then that attachment, I don't even get the messaging like it's time to go anymore. It's just, I fully don't want to do it anymore. No interest whatsoever. It feels laborious
Yeah.
almost. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done there, but
Yep. And
that also leaves
that's how we,
you.
yeah.
So I'm just out here wandering around, no real community, just my just my tiny little circle of people. It's so small. It's so wee. Like you could count them on one hand.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm with you. I am the same. We, but
well,
it's like it's kind of
maybe
like what
it's
you were.
what. Go ahead.
What's that?
Go
Oh, I
ahead.
was going to say it's like what you were explaining. Um, that kind of reminds me of 3D versus 5D when you're oh, it just left me anyway. Different vibrations that cannot communicate, and you really, when you're operating in 5D, you really don't have a whole lot of interest in what this information is down here in the 3D.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm kind of done. You go your merry way and have fun, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Thanks for the info.
For visiting. Love you. We'll match
Yeah,
the program.
just visiting, not moving in.
Exactly. Exactly. And oh my goodness. it's it's a real thing.
So real
It
on so many levels.
yeah, yeah. That the
So yeah, but I mean, even just to go back to, it feels like I'm going back to my very basics. Day
Mhm.
one, align the chakras, hold the crystal.
And there's something to be said for the basics because we as the humans with our pseudo intellect, we have complicated things. It's
So
really
complicated.
very simple. Love. That's all there is. Love. It's simple. Easy,
It is
but simple.
human, but humanity is making it so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not hard. It's is so much easier than what y'all got going on now.
Yep. Yep.
Anger and all of that takes energy. That is draining.
It is. It is.
Whereas love, if you're just, it's not draining.
No. Love just is.
It just is.
Love doesn't choose sides. Love just love.
No.
Here we go. Love. And then this other stuff comes in so that we know, oh, I need to love this about myself. Because, of course, anything that is triggering us on the outside is a reflection of what still needs to be healed on the inside, or we wouldn't be attracted or triggered by it. So we get to take a look and go,
Right.
oh, yeah, dang, you're right. I healed it on one level, but it's up it's up again on this next level. So let me bring the love and the compassion and tons of forgiveness, and let's
Yes.
let's keep it going so I can come back and reside in love. And that's how it's going to be,
Right.
because that's what this planet still is all about. Is, there
Yeah.
yeah, there are perhaps masters, ascended masters, duh, that's why they're ascended.
Right.
Yeah, if you think of it, even Jesus got angry.
Well, yes, righteous. There is something to be said for righteous anger,
Right.
and if there's people, I mean, like the guy that lived in this house, if there's harming children, the things that we can all agree are bad,
Right.
and your anger is fully
Yes.
justified. And it's that anger that will propel people into taking action
Yes.
to change it.
Yes.
So just, I guess it's a matter of, is the righteous anger placed in the right place?
Yeah.
Because if you're so angry about people who are trying to help humanity and help push humanity forward, and that's not the ones to be angry at.
Yeah.
The anger needs to be at the ones who want to drag us into the past
Yeah.
in ways that didn't work then and they ain't gonna work now. If they had been working, they wouldn't have changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I, just coming from my background with kids and my education, humans need to learn some emotional regulation. They need to learn how to deal with their emotions in a constructive, positive way.
Yes. Yes.
And there are clearly not enough people who have done that. And that starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
So, we just had a thing in Simi Valley, a hate crime. It's been on the news. Um, 5 kids have been arrested, all juveniles. 2 of them are sons of our local police department.
Oh boy.
And they've apparently had issues before.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly nothing's been done. So that's why I say it starts at home.
Yeah.
And if it's happened before, and clearly it's happening again, because and this one kid, he filmed himself standing after the fact, filmed himself standing next to a cop. So I'm going to assume he was one of his father is on the force, but he felt fully comfortable doing it. He was smiling, he was laughing. He's one of the ones that's been arrested. So I don't think he's laughing now, or he is because he thinks his dad's going to get him out of it. But I keep coming. Who did he learn this from?
Yeah.
Because if it was just a societal influencing friends kind of thing, the first time it happened, his parents, especially his dad, being a police officer, would have come down hard and let him know this will not be tolerated and get that kid in therapy.
Yeah.
But seeing as how there's been more than one occasion where there's been legal issue with this child, that tells me that his viewpoints are the same as his parents. He's getting this. And then I'm like, well, that's great. So, and that's a police officer. And there's 2 of them.
Oh.
So yeah, it's currently with the district attorney.
Okay.
They want hate crime charges filed because teenagers now. I don't understand. They were stupid enough to post things about it online. I'm like, my generation, Gen X. I'm like, we don't. No freaking way. If anything, we're like, you don't announce it. We were all very adept at not getting caught doing things we were not supposed to be doing at our ages. And so for them just to throw it out there for the whole world to basically see, I'm like,
Because they were,
God, y'all are
yeah,
dumb.
because they were playing to their audience,
Mm-hmm.
their group that approves of this kind of behavior. They're getting,
Well, they're also getting arrested.
that's a good
Oh,
thing. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, at least to make it easier for law enforcement, so that's good.
Golly.
Um,
Golly.
so yeah.
Starts at home, and it for bringing it back. It starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
We it's a day just like how you were saying, okay, yeah, yeah, I let the chakra thing slide, I let the crystal thing slide. Okay, just come back to basics. And the same thing with this. It's come back to the basics. We have to keep working on healing ourselves. We have to keep bringing it back because that's what's going to make the difference. Go
Mm-hmm.
go digging around? No. No, that's stupid because the universe is going to provide the next thing that needs to be healed. It's going to come right up and go, "Oh, yeah, okay, thanks.
Oh,
Let me heal this. Okay, fine."
for
But,
sure.
we're never, we're very, like, okay, we have to complete this. Well, guess what? We're here and we're always going to be healing. We're always going to be evolving. We're always going to be
Mm-hmm.
learning and growing. So don't,
Hopefully,
yeah. So don't
that's
berate
the
yourself
plan.
when a challenge comes up. That challenge is there so that you can learn, so that you can,
Mm-hmm.
grow. It's not a punishment. It's a, oh, I this is the opportunity. And sometimes it feels like crap and it sucks.
It feels really harsh.
Yeah. And then we come through the other side and go, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I see where this went. Okay. Cool.
I see where you're going with this. Okay.
No, okay. But yeah, we all as a society and as individuals, we can't keep placing blame on, keep doing like that. Because remember, what that finger's out, this one's pointing back, you know. So
You're right.
it's like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? And it's not easy.
It's not easy, and right now we're coming up on eclipse season, followed by just our dark time of the year. People
Yeah.
like to call it shadow season. I personally don't believe there's a season. You
Yeah.
dealing with shadow work year round, probably.
Yes. Yes.
Um, it's just probably more pronounced during the winter months because you're not outside as much. You're inside, and yeah, with some time on your hands.
The way nature intended
So,
it. Yeah.
and that's another thing I'm hearing across everybody that I watch, listen to, about the veil, the veil thinning.
Yes.
And the common, what I've always heard is, during Samhain, that's when the veil is the thinnest. But apparently, that is no longer true. The veil is thinning. It is thinner. but it's all it just is.
Yeah. Okay.
I would imagine that would account for also the increase in intuition for me, the increase in all of it, and that may be why I'm having physical symptoms too. Just
Yeah.
I'm recalibrating.
Yes.
Um, so that's not ever. It's not like the veil is going to thicken or get more dense or whatever. It is staying this way.
Yeah.
So we're probably experiencing a lot of energies we're not familiar with.
That's a good point. Yes. Yes.
And my body is definitely, and my mind even, I have not been in a good place for about a week now.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, when is this going to pass? This is not fun. So everything that keeps getting brought, I'm sitting with it. Uh, it's a process. I'm
Yes.
just not used to these things going on as long as they have. I can usually wrap things up in a few days.
Yeah.
It's not happening that way now for me. So hopefully next week, many days with the Lemurian portals and the ocean
Yeah.
and the ancient forest, um, I can get a little more clarity what I'm supposed to do now because I am clueless. Absolutely clueless. And
Oh.
it's a little unnerving. I'm like, all right, well, okay.
Yeah.
But then I always come back, then they kind of like laugh at me and they're like, there you go again with the doing.
Right. It's
There's no, okay, fine. Okay, fine. There's no doing, there's being. You
there's
just have to
being.
be.
Yeah. In this
Oh,
society, very tough to.
then you should not have sent me in with a Virgo stellium. Nothing to do.
Uh,
Or I should not have signed up for. I did not check the things. I should have, cross referenced, but I did not. So I came in like you're supposed to just be. You're not supposed to work a job. You're not supposed to do.
hmm.
I should not have chosen that Virgo still, unless I just wanted to make it hard for myself. Like, here, this will make it interesting. Let's throw this in. Man.
Oh, I hear you.
So, yeah, grab a crystal, put it on your head, ask to
That's right.
receive whatever it wants to impart to you. Thank it, love it, put it back, and go on with your day. And while you're there, maybe ask your chakras to come back into alignment and drink some water. And
That's very,
stand in grass, stand on dirt,
yeah.
stand bare. Yeah,
Go stand, go hug that tree and go do whatever you can do, and cultivate your attitude of gratitude. Cultivate
yes,
the gratitude and the humor, because joy is a higher vibration. Joy and love. Keep coming back. Keep reminding yourself, what am I grateful
yes.
for? Yes, and shift that energy. Because
Yeah, I intend to become quite adept at that.
yeah,
because that's not always my strong suit. And then again, I've got this eighth house stellium with Chiron, the wounded healer, in Pisces. And Saturn, which is, did you learn your lessons? Your taskmaster, also in Pisces. And then just for a good time, thought I would just throw my Aries moon in there, I guess, because of too much water or something. But the eighth house stelliums are no joke. And that Chiron in that house in Pisces is unmerciful. Just takes you down, swims you around under there to the depths until you can take no more. And I've heard so many, but you're a Cancer sun. That's why you should be. I'm like, no. Here's the difference. Pisces just dives down as deep as it can go, and it just swirls around in there. I'm a little crab. I go to the depths, but I also come back out onto land. So I am not just swirling around in there in the depths with the wounded healer. So yeah. When I say the shadow work portion of our program hits me hard, it hits me hard.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I struggle with Piscean energy, and I've got 2 different Pisces placements. So during Pisces season, I literally just will be like, I'm just not coming out until it's over because it's torturous for me.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to learn ways to navigate that a little better. It's no fun. Just no fun. So, and astrology, definitely pay close attention to astrology right now because it's playing a tremendous part in what's transpiring right now.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I've seen across all the people, all of them, and even the people that are like, I don't know anything about astrology. They're channelers. What I've noticed about the channelers I watch, they're kind of like me. They're like, I don't know anything about this, but here we go.
Right.
And that's the information I tend to trust the most. Because there's no ego there. This person knows nothing about this. And they're saying, I know nothing about this. Big ego will never make that statement.
Yes.
But they're all talking about astrology in big ways too.
Mm-hmm.
That even ways that they themselves do not understand. They're like, I don't know, but here it is.
Here's what I get.
Do with it what you will. And they look as confused. I mean, I know some, I know,
Well, you
astrology.
know a lot more than I do. So,
Yeah, sort of. So I would say, yeah, maybe pay a little closer attention to placements and alignments right now because we do have things that are occurring that not only have not happened in our lifetime, some of them haven't happened while there's been life forms on this planet. We haven't had alignments like that.
yeah.
Like, and then some, you're going back to when, cavemen roamed the planet. That was the last time we've had certain alignments. So it's all very different for us. We've never experienced it. So
Yeah.
I'm
navigating uncharted territories.
completely.
And yet also ensuring that we also have accountability. Oh my goodness, what is going
I
on
was
here?
going to say there is quite the kerfuffle over there. What's going on?
I wonder if that means Coop, the Cooper's hawk. I wonder if Coop's around.
Uh,
'Cause they do that. Either that or they're yelling at me for peanuts. But oh, yep,
well,
it was Coop.
oh,
Yeah, I just saw Coop.
oh yeah, it's quiet now.
Uh-huh. I love how the Jays do that. They just tore. Well, I mean, I love my Hawks. I do. I love them too. But I just love how community oriented the Jays are, and they're just like warning everyone, get out of the way, get out of the way. There's a hawk, and just be
Mhm.
until the hawk leaves, and it's like, okay, our job here is done. Give me a peanut.
I have earned my peanuts.
I've earned my peanuts, which is kind of like what that's what that's kind of what the astrology, anything that we're talking about, it's like we're not a warning system because there's nothing to be afraid of, but it's to be prepared to just and to take accountability. This isn't a blame thing of, oh well, I did that because the planets are aligned that way. It's like, no, that's information to explain to yourself that maybe why you may be more inclined to do that, but you can always stop yourself or you can choose differently. But
Well,
this
that's the point of
yeah.
kind of astrology, especially your birth chart. If this planet is in this degree and it's conjuncting this. I don't know the conjunctions, the text, all of that. That makes my brain want to explode. Um, but it's so that you can be prepared, so that you look, this could have this effect if you have this, in your chart. If it's at this degree or whatever, it's so you can be proactive. And like one of the people I know that talks about it, he was talking about how Uranus has been on his ascendant for like a month and a half now.
Yes.
And but he knew it. So he was prepared. And I tell you, the things the man has gone through, I'm just like, dude, anymore. I just hope that thing gets off your ascendant soon, because Uranus ain't no friend of you. I mean, the things that it's insane.
I
And even he goes, it's crazy. Like things that never happened to me in my entire life happened twice in 1 week. It is,
Oh,
and
that
just
was
like
with this computer going down, boom, twice. Oh, that's
getting locked out of the house, getting physical injuries, but he could look at his chart and look at the placements and go, okay, well, Uranus was here, and okay, this is my house, and this rules this part of the body, and look what happened.
yeah. Is
So
it?
if you
Yes.
have some knowledge of how the alignments can affect your chart, then you can be proactive.
Be proactive and know you're still going to go through it, but it's going to, your attitude can be different. You can choose to go through it differently because whatever your life lessons are, you're still going to do those life lessons.
Yeah.
Just, they're not the greatest psychic in the world or anyone is going to uh, help you prevent you from learning the lessons that you are
Oh
here to.
no! But yeah, no.
But
This
yeah,
is merely like, okay, heads up,
yeah, yeah.
you're about to go through this thing. No, you can't do anything about it, but when it's happening now, this is why. You'll know why.
You'll know why.
And
And
but
it's your
you
free
know,
choice how you want to do it.
kind of the knowing why makes it easier for me to navigate through, because I also know it's temporary.
Yeah, that's a
That
good point.
planet's going to finish up its business with me and it's going to move on. And some planets are very benefic and here to assist, and other planets are going to be like, it's tough love time.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw some challenges on your path.
And just because they're challenges doesn't mean you're a horrible person or that it's a punishment. We're
Mm-mm.
we're learning. It's education. It's life school.
When they say you signed up for everything that you experience, you signed up for everything that you experience.
Yeah.
Yes, we brought this on ourselves.
And we love ourselves for it, for the courage we have.
And I always have just this kind of image of, on the other side being like almost, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for this one, I'm gonna sign up for that, and yeah, I kind of struggled with that thing, so I'm gonna sign up for this lesson, and I'm gonna sign, and while you're on the other side, and it's like no big deal.
That's right.
It's like you're just ordering things off of Amazon or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to order this up for myself. I'm going to order this up for myself. And then you come here and you experience it and you're like, what the hell is happening to me right now? Oh, I have to remind myself a lot. You signed
Yes,
up for this.
we
You
signed up
signed up
for
for
it.
this.
We are the courageous ones who signed up for this.
Yes, we are all very brave souls.
We are. And we're here to, I think that's, well, what was just coming in is that's what this eclipse season and this next year is going to make it very clear what our mission is, what our soul's mission.
Is that your house or mine? I'm like, I think it's yours. It's very busy at your house today.
Apparently. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think whether we're, you know, we just be open, protected but open.
Well, yeah, you can't, especially if you're an empath and you're sensitive. And I'm sure there's probably a whole lot of people out there who never thought they were empaths or sensitives that are now.
Yeah, yeah,
And if you're not aware of it or what it is, or that could be quite unsettling.
that's a good point. Yeah, it'd be very disconcerting to suddenly have all this. "Ooh, what is this?"
To have some clairs kicking in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on, Claire's.
I mean, I've thought about that quite a lot, because I mean, I've always known since I was there's just never been a time where I didn't know that I was capable of things that not everybody was.
Yeah,
So I'm very used to it. But if you're not used to it, then there are people who are just kind of waking up, and these gifts are just coming. I've seen they're freaking out. I've seen comments. They're freaking out.
yeah.
And bless their hearts, they think there's something wrong with their brains, most of them. Like it's a neurological problem.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, please get them the correct information, please.
yeah, yeah.
Because don't know, and don't sit there and manifest a neurological problem because you're so convinced you have one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want it. So, I mean, it's my understanding you don't have to. You may have the gifts, you don't have to utilize them. I would say you should probably, but
Especially if that's the direction we're going to as a humanity is being communicating telepathically and
intuition and
very clear. Yeah.
right. But I've seen people that are just not, it's freaking them out,
Oh,
which is fully understandable.
absolutely.
But so I'm just going to hope, well, it's got to be, if these things are being awakened in them, they're guides, they're going to have help, the information will get to them.
It will. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Where we final
No,
thought?
not really. Nope, feels turned off. They're
Okay. It turned off. All right. So
done with me anyway.
we'll probably probably next week we'll figure it out because
I would actually really like to do that because I'm hoping we can channel some of that
that's what I'm thinking. It could be a very
energy I'm going to be surrounded in.
yeah. So probably I would imagine it's next Thursday about the same time. Maybe yes, maybe no, but we'll definitely with Tracy in her happy place, which is going to be fantastic.
It's where my soul sings. It's where my soul longs to be. It's my soul's home.
Yeah.
I know it with every fiber of my being from the second I stepped foot there
Wow.
24 years ago, and
Wow.
it's never let me go. And I'm
Oh,
praying right now because I'm desperately trying to hold on to the apartment I rent there, but it's getting financially more challenging. And I'm like, this can't happen. I can't lose this. I can't lose this. So I told them I can't lose it. So they need to send whatever I need to have to be able to stay right where I'm at there. I
yes.
fully intend to be living there all the time at some point.
Yes. That'd be beautiful.
So it's just me and my little room. I love it there.
It's perfect for you.
It really is.
Oh, I love that.
So,
All
so
right, my friend.
until
So,
next week.
okay, till next week, we'll say bye and I'll end the stream. Where is it?
Bye.
Bye.